Welcome to video number 7 in the Makeup 101 series, where I teach you how to master your makeup, taking you step by step from beginning to end and showing you how to create a soft, everyday makeup look. And we're almost at the end. Okay, so far we have covered skin prep. We have talked about how to do your eyebrows. I showed you how to do that. We talked about foundation, how to discover your undertones, and how to apply your foundation. We talked about concealer, how to properly place it, how to blend it, and how to correct, things of that nature. We've also talked about soft sculpting versus contouring, and why I believe you should soft sculpt versus contouring, okay? Because they're actually kind of two different things, even though very similar, but they're different. What else? Oh, eyelashes and eyeliner. And so now we're going to powder set everything to finish this look. All right, so let's get into it. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when we upload the next video. What I mean by we, me, I am the staff. When I upload the next video in this series. It's been so much fun so far. I hope you have learned a lot. And yeah, I love teaching people how to do makeup, okay? Because you can do this. Makeup isn't hard, okay? I know you see a lot of stuff on social media that can be very complicated, especially when you are over 40 and you're just trying to figure out this new phase of your life and you're just trying to look good, you know, and not team too much. So this is what this series was all about. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments. I really would appreciate it. So let's get into setting this look, all right, with powder. Now, powder is another one of those things that if you don't do it correctly, it can really throw off the whole entire look. You can look too cakey, too made up, and especially for the more mature skin, we don't need anything that's going to make us look older and bring us down. Nothing that's going to settle into those fine lines that we all have. Even if it's not aging lines, we have lines and crevices and creases because our face is very mobile, right? You know, we express, and depending on your genetics and how your face is structured, you may have more creases and lines than other people. It is what it is, okay? But we're all beautiful here, okay? But we want to make sure that when we put our makeup on, that we're not accentuating areas of our face in a way that's bringing us down, okay? It's all about lifting us up. So this is how we're going to do that. Now I'm going to be, excuse me. All right. We're going to be using the NYX Wonder Snatch powder, and I will be using the color Sassy Spice. Now, how you choose your powder is determined on the look that you're trying to achieve, all right? There are a lot of powders on the market, okay? We have pink powders, we got yellow powders, we have HD powders, white powders, setting powders, finishing powders, all types of powders, all right? To keep this not confusing, powders in its basic form is to set everything, okay? And then you have finishing powders that create a softness to kind of bring everything together. But for this video, we're going to be just dealing with this one powder right here, which I just started using and really, really love how it sits on the skin, but I'm going to show you how to put it on the right way. Now, if you go back to the foundation video and the concealer video, you will see that I use a lot of setting spray when I'm applying my makeup. And the reason why I do that is to keep me from having to use a lot of powder later. Because again, as one who has a little bit more mature skin now, I don't want a whole lot of makeup settling into my makeup. And setting sprays are so good of letting your makeup set and it won't move, and it just creates a really nice soft skin look that I really really love. So I use a lot of setting spray when I'm doing my makeup, and that's how my makeup looks the way it does because of the setting spray. But a little powder will help you not only kind of help define certain areas, but also give you that nice soft matte finish that kind of makes your makeup look very, very professional. So enough talking, let's get into it. Now, before I set my under eyes, because that's what I'm going to be dealing with the most, the areas that I highlighted with my concealer. So I'm going to be applying powder here, here, and here, and maybe a little bit down the bridge of my nose. You do not have to use powder all over your face, okay? You don't. One of the biggest things about makeup is that you can only apply makeup. You should only apply makeup where you actually need it, okay? You don't have to put makeup everywhere if you don't want to, and especially when it comes to powder. Now, before I set underneath my eyes, I want to check the creases of my eyes to make sure I don't have any makeup pooling in those creases. All right, so taking a Q-tip, I am just going to gently kind of look and examine, and if I have some pooling, I just take it and I kind of blot it, okay? Not wiping, I'm just blotting. I don't have too much because if you follow the techniques that I showed you in the previous videos, it keeps your products from pooling into your creases. All right, you won't have a whole lot of pooling, right? So now take your powder. I'm going to be using a powder puff like this. You can get these off of Amazon for really, really cheap. I'm going to have these in the Amazon shop list in the description of this video, or depending on where you're watching, it's going to be in the link in my bio. Taking our powder, okay? You're taking our powder, okay? Take your puff, get a good amount on there. And what you're going to do, instead of just going in and start putting this on your face, you want to dab this powder puff on the palm of your hand or the back of your hand, wherever you choose. So why am I doing that? What I am doing is I am softening this powder so that way, one, I'm not putting on too much. Because if you just throw on clumps of powder, it's going to settle in those fine lines and wrinkles, girl, and it's going to look a hot mess, okay? So your powder puff should look something like this. As you can see, you don't see any bit chunks of powder or anything like that, all right? Now we're going to take this powder puff and we're just going, make sure I get everything off, and we're just going to gently press it in. Like this. And look how soft and beautiful that is. You don't have a bunch of fallout. And it just blends in so nicely. It blends in so beautifully. Look at that. Look at that. You're going to repeat that same thing on the other side. Taking your powder on your powder puff, placing in the palm of your hand, and just patting it out. Okay? Just patting it out until it's nice and smooth on your powder puff like that. I promise you, this is a game changer on how you apply your powder. whatever's left in my hand, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to take that, I'm going to press it right here. Now I am choosing to set this area of my face because number one is concealer, and so I kind of got like double layer foundation in particular areas under my eyes, on my chin, and on my forehead. All right, so I want to make sure that's nice and settled in. And secondly, I am using a powder that's a little bit lighter, but still in the same undertone family, warm, which I am, and it's going to help with the highlighting process that we did with the concealer in the previous videos. All right, so whatever's left in my hand, I'm just taking that and I am blending that. Taking it down the bridge of my nose. And that's it. Now, if I got any areas where I feel like I need to kind of blend out a little bit, because again, I don't like lines of demarcation, especially on my forehead, I take my foundation brush and I just go on the outer edges and blend it out softly to keep it from looking patchy. All right. And that is that so far with how to apply your powder. Now from here, if you want to, you can go back in and take your bronzer and go back over a little bit if you feel like you kind of, that's not the bronzer palette, that's the eyeshadow palette, Cacie. Go back with our bronzer palette that we used in our previous video, and you can just kind of go back over a little bit to add a little bit back, okay? If your powder kind of took some of it away. But that's up to you. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to. Okay. And that is how you set your powder and make everything look nice and smooth. You do not have to use a whole lot of powder on your face, okay? You just don't. Stop doing that. You don't have to at all, but if you do it that way, I promise your powder will sit nicely on your skin without any problems, and it will blend seamlessly. All right? So I hope you learned something new today in this video. Let me know in the comments if you like what you saw. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we got one more video, I promise. This is the last video. We're going to be doing our blush and doing our lips in the next video to complete this soft everyday makeup look. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.